Hey guys, it's Dami, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I just started. So I took this for a test run about 2 months ago and it was very successful. So I figured, I'd extend this opportunity to you guys. So anyway, as you guys know, I'm a product tester, reviewer, brand ambassador, blogger, vlogger, etc., etc. And I get a lot of people asking me the same questions over and over, which I'm pretty sure any product tester reviewer can relate to. And some of the questions are, well, what is product testing? Well, how do you get free products? Well, can I get free products? Or where do I get the products from? Well, how do you work with this company? Do they pay you? If they pay you, how much do they pay you? How many products do you get a month? Can I get those products that you get? How long is it going to take me? Is it a lot of work? How many hours do I have to put in? I get like so many questions. It's ridiculous. And the crazy thing is it comes from all over, like Facebook, my Facebook friends, my family, even some of my neighbors and like people in the area, because now I'm kind of like public with what I do, because I have some brands that do send me some products so I can give out to people. So their stuff can be promoted and probably reach the shelves in our store. And so I get a lot of people asking me these questions, even people from YouTube, which is kind of weird to me, because like I'm not. And obviously, if you've checked me out, I'm not a top blogger, vlogger, whatever. There's people that's doing way better than I am. So it's always awkward when people ask me these questions off YouTube, because I'm like, I don't know, if it was me, I'd probably just, try to find somebody that has like 20,000 followers or something, and it has 20 or like 100,000 views or something. But that's just me. Not that I'm mad about it, because it really did, help me put together what I'm about to explain to you right now. But before I begin, about a year ago, I actually helped or tried to help a few people get into product testing. Some of them it didn't go too well because they realized that, products don't fall from the sky into my house. And when they realized that, they were like, never mind, I don't want to do it. And then there were a few people that actually enjoyed it and took the time, and now they're doing product testing, which is awesome. And so what I decided to do 2 months ago, I started teaching a course, right? And I just did it with a few people, just a few people. And I did a course, and what I did was I prepared them to become a product tester, brand ambassador, whatever they wanted, okay, or blogger. And so I did a full course, and now of course the course that I'm doing is not gonna get you a blender at the end. It's not gonna get you a vacuum cleaner at the end. It's not gonna be raining products in your home, but it will get you that push, that start you need, and it's gonna answer all those questions that you have. So you'll be prepared to go out there and make a pitch to a company. You'll be prepared when a company says they want this type of review. You'll just be more prepared, and it will get you to where you need to be. Okay. So anyway, I did that, and it was very, very successful. I had one person drop out after the first week because they realized that it's not as easy as they thought, and it is time consuming. I do have to admit that it's time consuming. So one person was just like, I don't think I can do this because I'm working and I got to do this and that. I just don't have the time. And that's absolutely fine. But the other people, it was very successful. I was really excited about it. And so I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and build this some more and offer this to anybody that's interested. So now about the course. So what I'm offering is a 4-week course. It's only for 1 month, okay? And like I said, what I'm teaching you is how to build your brand, meaning yourself. That way, you can become a product tester. You can get a lot of products like I do. Now, I just want to remind you that before I started blogging, I was really working directly with companies. So there's a lot more products that I receive that I don't promote on YouTube or promote on my social media channels. And a lot of that has to do with products that are not on the shelves yet. So I'm not going to be doing a product review on something that hasn't hit the shelves and a company is currently building because, well, they don't want their competitors to steal things. So, and it's actually in the contract that you're not allowed to share things. But anyway, so I do a lot of different types of product testing and reviewing, which I'll go into further if you decide to move forward. So anyway, so some of the basic things we're going to be covering. I'm not going to go into everything because we can do a free consultation if you'd like to. I'm going to get you started, and the first thing I'm going to do is find out what category you want to be in, okay? As you guys know, I don't have like a certain something that I do. Like I'm open to testing any products, working with any brands. I'm very open to everything. Where some people may only want to do beauty products, some people may only want to do clothing or kids products, mommy bloggers out there, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we're gonna find that. Then we're gonna help get your site together, because I found out when I wanted to really get into product testing that having a site, regardless of how much you use it, regardless of how many times you post, it's very crucial. So we're gonna get your site together. It doesn't have to be perfect. For any of you guys that go on my website, you know my website's always being updated, always look different. I'm always always doing something to it. But we need to get your website started, okay? Then we're going to move over to your social media. And it's going to be very crucial that you learn how to utilize social media. It's going to be very crucial that you learn how to photograph these products properly. I have mentors. Some of these are people that's been doing this for like over a decade, maybe almost 2 decades. And so a lot of stuff that I'm going to be teaching you, I actually got from my mentors. So it's not just all made up in my head. And so a lot of them taught me little things such as photographing a product properly. You know, it doesn't have to be fancy like it was done by a photographer. But there's just little things and stuff that, we'll talk about and we'll get into. Same thing with video as well. And we'll get into that. And some other things, we'll talk about everything. One of the other things that we are going to do, and I'm going to say this, is you are actually going to review a real product from a company. That is a fact. You will be sent, and I'm going to send you the product, okay? I'm going to send you, the first one's going to be a demo, and I'm going to send you the product. You're going to have to do a product review. And that way I can kind of see where you're at and what we need to work on. And you're going to do like a demo product review. The next time you receive a product, the product is going to be an actual product review, meaning this product is going to come from the company, okay? And you're going to have to do that video, you're going to have to do that Instagram post, that Twitter post, that vlog, whatever, that little blog post, whatever that company wants, that's what you're going to do, okay? And don't worry, I'm going to help you with it. I'm going to be there every step of the way. So how is this going to work? Well, every week, okay, for an hour, all right? So that's 4 times. We're going to do one-on-one via Skype, okay? Because like I said, I'm going to be doing this. This is very personal. I'm a very personal person. I don't like doing courses where it's just a group thing. I like to deal with people one-on-one because everybody has certain strengths and weaknesses, and I prefer to deal with people, like I said, one-on-one. So we will meet via Skype, okay? That way I can talk with you wherever you are in the country, and we'll work together. And then you'll have 4 one-on-ones via Skype with me. You'll also have 8 follow-ups, so 2 weeks. So for instance, if we're working on your website and say it's on a Wednesday, you may, text me and say, hey, or you can write me on Skype or whatever, actually, and you can say, hey, I'm having a problem. This is not working. That's not working. Or I'm having trouble filling this out, or what's your opinion on this? You'll have access to that too, okay? And then if you do really well, and I mean like you are set, which this is probably not going to happen. This might happen 1 out of 50 people, honestly. If you are set, ready to rock and roll, okay? Ready to rock and roll, all right? I will personally hook you up with one of the companies that I work with. Because one of the things companies love is referrals. There's tons of companies, they'll send an email, hey, these are products. By the way, if you know anybody that would love to test products, here's the link, forward this email or send them this link and have them sign up. A lot of companies ask that. A lot of companies are looking for more product testers. There's a lot out there, I'm telling you, okay? So that's some of the things that we're going to be focusing on. There's a lot more. I'm not going to tell you all in this video, okay? So if you are interested, okay, or you think you're interested, you think you may be interested or want to just learn a little bit more about what I do, how I do it, and if it's something you're interested in, even if it's just, you know, you want to do it full-time, part-time, or just, you know, whatever you want, I am offering a one-on-one consultation via Skype, okay? And that consultation, I'll give you all the information about the product testing, being a brand ambassador, and all that stuff. I'll even talk about focus groups because there's a lot of focus groups that will, they'll send you a product and then you do the whole discussion board and stuff. And we'll get into that as well, okay? So anyway, we'll talk about that, and then I'll explain to you everything that we're going to be discussing in the course. So you'll know exactly what you'll be learning, what the timeline is, and what to expect. Now for the awesome thing, okay? I know you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting. The price, okay? So now you're probably like, is she going to charge me like $700 like some of these courses? No, I'm not going to do that. My course is $100, okay? You have the option to pay up front. If you know for a fact you're going to do the full thing, pay up front, $100, okay? Or if money's tight or you don't know if you definitely want to do this, you want to get started, but you don't know how you'll feel, I do a payment plan. You can do 25 weekly, okay? So after every week, after that first weekly session, right, you'll pay the 25 first. We'll do the weekly session. If you still think that this is something that you want to do and you want to move forward, then you'll pay the next 25 and we'll go on the next week. And that's how it'll go for the remaining 2 weeks, okay? Now for the extension, right? I mentioned the extension. What the extension does is really focus on nothing, okay, but reviews. Nothing but reviews at all. That extension, okay, gives you more one-on-one time with me. So instead of doing one time, and this is really up to you, the extension is really based on what you need, not what I'm teaching, but what you need, okay? So if you want to build, like say you're having problems with your website and you really, there's certain things you want to put up there, or how should I do this, and you need me 3 times a week, you got me 3 times a week. If you only need me 1 time a week, you only need me 1 time a week, but it's a 2-week extension only, okay? So you can use me as much as you want, okay? Now, for each session that you use me for, okay, is going to be $25. And each session, as well as for the, for the full course, each session is going to last for an hour. So for an hour, I'm charging you that $25, okay? And that also includes the 8 follow-ups. Now, when you do that 2-week extension, that does not include follow-ups. Every session that you want to talk with me and do, a one-on-one via Skype, that's $25. If you want follow-ups, that's going to be more, and we'll get into that depending on how many follow-ups you need. I have somebody right now that literally wants to do the extension and have me every day in case they need me, which if they want to pay that money, they can go ahead and pay that money. But I highly recommend that you not waste your money on something that you don't know if you're really going to want to dedicate yourself to, or something that you don't know if it's going to work. So what I do is, like I said, you can pay the $100 up front, okay, if you know you're going to do this full course, this 1-month course, okay? Or you can do the payment plan, and I'm absolutely fine with that. If that works for you, then that's what you do. I do not take money for the extension until after the 1 month. And the reason why I don't do that is because I don't do refunds. So it might, at the end of week 4, you may not need that 2 week. You may not need it at all, okay? So I don't want you wasting money on something that you absolutely don't need. So for the extension course, we really do it per session. That's how we do it, per session. Okay, you can book ahead and say, look, I know for a fact I'm going to need you, after the 4th week. If you say, look, I know I'm going to need you 3 days a week for the next 2 weeks, then you can go ahead and book for the 1st week, or you can just go ahead and book for the 2 weeks out. But everything is per session. It's not like the course, okay? So anyway, with that being said, now that I've kind of explained it a little bit better, and the reason why I went in depth is because I did have some questions about the course and kind of how it works and how the extension works from a few people that I've already had a consultation with, that's now on my list to begin the course. So anyway, I'm doing a consultation. The consultation is free of charge. You get 30 minutes with me via Skype, okay? It's free of charge. I'm not charging you anything, okay? In that 30 minutes, you will know whether or not you want to continue and take my course, or if this is a waste of money for you, or if this is not something that you want to do, or if this is not what you thought it was. If you're one of those people, and I'm going to just save you some money right here for those of you guys that think this, if you're one of those people that literally thinks it rains products in my house and I don't have to, and you don't have to do anything else, don't even ask for a consultation. Don't ask for a consultation, okay? If you're somebody who wants to get products on a regular basis, like a weekly basis, and you think taking 2 hours out of your day is too much to focus on reviews, don't even ask for a consultation. Don't do it, okay? Because I'll tell you you're wasting your time right now, okay? But anyway, that being said, I'm really excited about this. If you are interested in doing a consultation, this is going to be ongoing. So if you're seeing this video and it's like, it'll have the date that I did the video and it's months from now, this is still going on. If I stop doing this, I'll let you know for a fact. I'm just going to remove this video. I won't even let you know. I'm just going to remove the video. But if you're interested, PM me, or you can write down below. I prefer you to PM me because I'm going to need your Skype name, and I don't do personal stuff in the little comment section. I highly recommend you don't do that. So PM me, give me your Skype name, we'll conversate and pick a day and time that works for the both of us, and schedule your free 30-minute consultation, okay? And if you know anybody else that's interested, okay, anybody else that's interested that may not be on YouTube or whatever, I have my email address at the bottom of here, and they can email me directly. If you want to email me directly as well, that's fine. But like I said, I'm really excited about this. One thing I do have to say, and I'm going to let you guys go, I'm only taking a certain amount of students per month. I'm not going to be doing one-on-ones with like 30 people. I'm just not doing that because I don't have time and I can't function, okay, if I have to do 30 hours, okay, every week with people. It's not going to happen. And so I haven't found my limit yet. I think I'm close to hitting it, honestly. I might be taking on a little more than I should, but I'm going to have a limit to how many students that I take a month. And if for any reason you still want to do it and I'm full, I will still put your information down and you will be put on the schedule for the following month, which then what I'll do is a week before that course ends, I'm going to email you and, say, hey, are you still interested in doing this? And then we can move forward from there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I gave you as much information as I can. If you guys have any more questions, still feel free to ask me. But anyway, I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are excited too. And like I said, if you guys are interested, hit me up. Meanwhile, if you can care less, just stay tuned because I still got a lot more videos to do, and a lot more videos to do today too. So anyway, thank you guys. My name's Dami, and contact me if you're interested in scheduling a consultation. Bye.